One of the things I've learned over the years, and I've learned this from some very good people, is the real power of dividends. I'm a dividend junkie. I absolutely love dividends, okay? You can have a stock go up in price, okay? And a week later, it can go down in price, never to go back to where it was before. But I've never seen a situation where a company has paid a dividend and then asked for it back, okay? It's yours to keep, it's your money, okay? And you use that dividend to make your money grow by reinvesting it into more shares of the company, taking advantage of what Albert Einstein called the eighth wonder of the world, compounding. It really is a powerful thing. It's how great money grows. By the way, none of you in this room will probably save $1 million in your life. Okay? Probably never will save $1 million. You'll never take $1 here and put it in a bucket and all of a sudden you'll have $1 million in that bucket. Okay? You just keep doing it. No, what will make you wealthy in retirement is the growth on your money. Okay? And that's what investing is all about. You will never save $1 million, but you could invest your money and see it grow to $1 million, just to throw a number out there. So keep that in mind. That's one of the problems with investing is people don't quite understand that. And the other thing about investing is you invest for one reason and one reason only, in my opinion. You invest so that your money grows at a faster rate than the rate of inflation. You want to protect the buying powers of your dollar. And that's a big problem for a lot of people in retirement. So let's get back to the dividends thing, and then we'll take a break. We got some prizes to give away and stuff like that. Dividends are good. Not all dividends are equal. And there are a group of stocks out there that I discovered quite some time ago, and it's really been kind of a great discipline for me, that are called the dividend aristocrats. Dividend aristocrats. And this is compiled by the folks at Standard & Poor's. And what they look at, they have a number of criteria, but the one that I think is the most important is the dividend paying history that is required to be a dividend aristocrat. You have to have not only paid a dividend for at least 20 years in a row, the company has to have increased that dividend every year for at least 20 years in a row. They actually lowered it to 20 years this year. It had previously been 25 years, so they've lowered it a little bit, but it still makes the group very elite. This comes out of a horizon of 1,500 companies, 1,500 stocks, and there are only, I think, 52 companies that qualify as dividend aristocrats. So just Google it. You can Google that, dividend aristocrats, and you'll get a ton of information about these companies and how they work. But you'd also would recognize the vast majority of the names that qualify as dividend aristocrats: Coca-Cola, McDonald's, on and on. A lot of great American blue chip companies. You would know all of those names, and they really do work very, very well. All of these companies also have that what is called the dividend reinvestment program. A DRIP is the term that's used, dividend reinvestment program, that automatically will take that dividend when you get it and immediately buy additional shares, full and fractional shares. So you start with 100 shares. After the first quarter, you've got 2 more shares. After the next quarter, you've got 4 more shares, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. And it really, it's amazing how fast it grows with these kinds of companies. But these are companies that have made that commitment to keep raising dividends for people, and it really makes your returns just go up dramatically and very, very quickly. So I would explore that. There's a lot of information on the internet about that. There are ways that you can buy them as a group instead of buying them as individual companies. There are mutual funds that you can buy that own the dividend aristocrats as a group instead of owning them 1 or 2 stocks or going out and buying all 50 of the stocks. There's ways you can doing that.